welcome back to Just Another Stitch. For those that don't know me, my name is Connie, and if you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. Today we are going to learn how to do the triple crochet stitch. It is also called the treble crochet stitch, but I usually refer to it as the triple crochet stitch. So first we're going to make our slip knot. So you're going to have the end piece of yarn in your left hand and the yarn attached to the skein in your right. You're going to leave a tail and you're going to place what's in your right hand on the yarn in your left. So the left hand yarn is at the bottom, okay? And then you're just going to pull what's connected to the skein through the little loop and tighten it. And if you need more practice with this, I do have a tutorial that goes into more detail, and the same thing with the chain stitch, which we're going to be doing now. Okay, so you're going to place your knot on the hook, okay, and we're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we want to make sure that we have 10 stitches. So as you recall, the knot does not count as a stitch. And your stitches look like little hearts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the loop that attaches to the hook does not count as a stitch. Okay, so let's put our hook back on. Oops. And we want to attach our good friend, Mr. Stitch Marker. Okay. So in triple crochet, you're going to be skipping 4 of your chains. And as you recall, single crochet you skipped 1, half double crochet you skipped 2, double crochet you skipped 3, and triple crochet you will be skipping 4. And if you recall, on the back side of your chain, your stitches look like a circle with a bore, okay? So we're skipping 4 bores, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? And you're going to be crocheting into this 5th stitch right here, okay? And with the triple crochet stitch, this stitch has a lot more steps to it. You're going to be chaining twice. I'm sorry, you're going to be, let me start over. You're going to be yarning over twice, not chaining, okay? You might want to kind of hold that down. Okay, so let's find that fifth bore again, okay? And you're going to have a big jump here. So go into that bore. Okay? You're going to yarn over, pull through that base loop, okay? And after that, you'll have 4 yarns on the hook. You yarn over again and you pull through 2. Okay. Okay. Then you yarn over and you pull through 2. Okay. And you have 2 left. You yarn over one more time and you pull through those final 2. Okay, and that's your first chain stitch, and you yarn. So now we're going to do the second one. You yarn over twice, Okay. You go in through the next little bump. You want to go through that bore. Oh, it's being stubborn with me. There we go. Okay. You yarn over. You go through that base stitch. Okay. You yarn over again. And you go through 2 loops. You yarn over. Go through 2 more loops. Yarn over. And go through the final 2. Okay. Okay, now we're going to yarn over twice. Go through the bore. Okay, you yarn over once. Go through that base stitch. It's going to leave 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over. Go through 2. And you're going to have 3 bores on you. 3 loops on your hook. Go through again. Go through 2. And you'll have 2 left. Yarn over. Go through those 2. Okay, so you yarn over twice. Go through the bore. Okay. Yarn over once. Go through that base loop. Yarn over. Go through 2 loops. Oh no, I messed up. Okay. We're going to start that one again. I messed up. Okay. And that's how easy it is to just pull out. You yarn over 2. Go through the bore. Yarn over. Go through 1 loop. Yarn over. Oops. Go through 2. Yarn over. Go through 2 more. Yarn over. And go through the final 2. Okay, so yarn over twice. Go through the next bore. Yarn over once. Go through that base loop. Yarn over. Go through 2. Okay, yarn over. Go through 2 more. Yarn over and go through the final 2. Okay, so yarn over twice. So you have 3 loops on your hook. Okay, and you're going to go through that final stitch. So go through the bore. Okay, so you have 4 loops. Yarn over, go through the base, and you have 4 loops again. Yarn over, go through 2, so you have 3 loops. Yarn over, go through 2, and you have 2 loops left. Yarn over and go through both loops. Okay, and now you've completed the first row. Okay, and I'm going to show you what your stitches are going to look like. See, on this part of the stitch, you're going to have 8 skeins of yarn with the bore on top. So 8 skeins bore, 8 skeins bore. And that's on the face side. Now, if you look at the top part, if you remember what's attached to the hook doesn't count. And your stitches look like hearts. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your stitch marker is connected to that last stitch. So that's 6. And if you recall, we skipped 4 chains. So we have the proper amount of stitches. So let's put our hook back in. Okay. And with a double crochet stitch, you're going to chain 4 at the end of the row. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you recall, the single crochet stitch, you chain 1 at the end of the row. Half double crochet stitch, it was 2. Double crochet stitch, it was 3. The triple crochet stitch is 4. Okay, so then you turn, and you want to place your good friend Mr. Stitch Marker. Okay. And you're going to skip the 4 stitches that you just chained. Okay. Just like with single crochet, you skip the 1 stitch. Half double, you skip 2. Double crochet, you skip 3. Triple crochet, you skip the 4. Okay. And you go into this stitch here, and you go through both bores. Okay. So you yarn over, you go through both those pieces of the base stitch. Okay. You yarn over again, you pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through the final 2. Oops. Okay. You yarn over twice. Okay, and you're gonna go through the next stitch, both loops. Okay. Yarn over, go through both the loops of the base stitch, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, and go through 2. Okay. So you're going to yarn over twice. And you're going to go through the next stitch. Okay. Yarn over, go through your base stitch, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, and go through the final 2. Okay. This yarn is really bulky for doing the triple crochet stitch. It's making it difficult. Okay. Yarn over twice. Go through both loops. Okay. Yarn over, go through both loops. Yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, and go through the final 2. Okay. So yarn over twice. Go through both loops of the stitch. Yarn over, go through that base stitch. Yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, and go through the final 2. Okay. So now we're going into the final stitch. Okay, you yarn over twice, go in that final stitch, and you can tell it's the final stitch because you have your stitch marker here. Oh, by the way, that's Alley Cat meowing in the background. Yarn over, go through the base stitch, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and yarn over and go through the final 2. Okay? And now we just finished the row. And you're going to have 6 stitches since you skip the 4 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So then you chain 4. One, 2, 3, and 4. And then you turn your work, you place your stitch marker, and then you keep continuing the process. Okay? So with a triple crochet stitch, you yarn over twice, you go through both loops of the stitch, you yarn over, you pull through the base stitch, you yarn over, you go through 2 stitches, you yarn over, go through 2 stitches, yarn over again, and go through the final 2 stitches. Okay? And remember, you skip your 4 chains, you work into the 5th stitch, you hit the end of the row, you chain 4, you turn your work, place your stitch marker, skip the 4 chains, work into the 5th stitch, and just keep repeating that cycle. And that is how you do the triple crochet stitch.